Hi guys, Manny Hanif here. Just a quick video on I'm basically going to share the most untapped Facebook placement, which is going to be for 2019. As you know, when you create a Facebook account, you're going to be faced with several different options. You're going to have awareness, consideration, and conversion. Now, the most common ones people tend to use is traffic, engagement, video views, lead generation, messages, and of course conversions. Now, I've identified a placement option which is going to really take off, okay? And quite simply, this placement option is going to be very powerful. Okay, so this placement option is very powerful. Now, this placement option can be used in conjunction with the following: video views, lead generation, traffic, and conversion. Okay, so let's say you want to create a lead generation account. You would obviously go to lead generation and you would obviously go name your account. So you're probably running leads for yourself or for your client. So you would click continue. Okay, you would select your page. You would select the location. So in this case, I've just put worldwide by default. Okay, and then what you would do is head over to where it says edit placements. Now, as you can see on the placement option, you have this section that says stories, and when you create a Facebook story ad, it usually appears at people's top of their newsfeed. Okay, so let me just show you an example. So let me just go to Facebook. Stories tend to appear here. Okay, so you can actually check the stats for your stories. So for example, this story here, it generated over 10 eyeballs so far. I call it eyeballs, but you can call it whatever you want. If I look at the archive, we've got 100. This is just from my newsfeed, by the way. So we've got 100, we've got 69, 129, 92, 78, 105, 68, 102, and so on. So this is really getting quite a lot of eyeballs, and people tend to have stories on here. So we've got this marketer here, she's got a story on here, and so on. So obviously people utilize this story placement option quite a lot. Okay, so basically if I go to my ads manager, and I can see that there are different options when you select the placement option. Now with stories, what you need to understand is you can't run a story ad on its own. So you need to either run the story ad with your feeds, okay, or with something else, but you can't run this story ad on its own. Okay, so if I'm going to be running this ad, I either need to use a different placement, so I need to run this ad on Facebook stories, or if you want to just run Instagram stories as well. So we can run two story ads on Facebook. And as you can see right now, worldwide option is 410 million people that we can focus on Instagram stories and of course Facebook stories. Okay, so guys, the Facebook story option is really going to take off, and as you can see, there's a media requirement to run a story ad. You can actually get the information on here. Okay, and these ads, obviously what you need to do is grab people's attention. Okay, so what you need to understand is for Facebook stories at the moment, you can't add a URL link. Okay, you can actually add the URL link on Instagram, but let me just actually see the options that you get. So if I just go to continue, we can actually do single image ad. You can create your ad, select your page. Okay, so I'm just going to change an image. Let's just go for this image here. You guys enter the link as you want people to see it. So let's just put down to hanif.com. Okay, so you've got the call to action here, which says learn more. So people click on learn more, and what you can do next is we can create our form, because this is a lead generation ad. Okay, so when we click on learn more, Let me just click finish. By default, let me just click finish. Let's say this is our ad. I'm just going to enter any dummy text. Okay. Get the privacy policy. This is just privacy policy. I'm just entering. Like I said, this is just a dummy ad, guys. So what's going to happen is when people see this ad on the newsfeed, they click on this. Sorry, when people see this ad on the newsfeed, they will see this link which says learn more, and then they'll see this. Okay, so quite simply, this is a story ad. You can have a link, guys, with the actual ad. Okay, that's my mistake. With an actual ad that you're running as a story option, you can add a link. Now you can actually have these colors that you can change, okay, which is really cool as well. You can have the black and the red or whatever, which is on your background, top color, bottom color. You can add some text here. Welcome to my ad. Welcome to my story ad. So I'm just like sort of, you know, adding some text here. Welcome to my story ad, or you can say click, learn, memo, or swipe above. And this is how the story ad is sort of displayed here, guys. In fact, right now this is very cheap. So if you're not into story ads, guys, you need to get into Facebook story ads, because it's really going to take off soon. And if you're not, you're going to regret it, guys. Okay, more on the Facebook story ad soon. If you've not joined my Facebook ads group, join below. The link is below. This is Manny Hanif, and I'm going to see you guys on the other side. Peace.